Hey everybody, Target Pistol Guy. Thank you so much for visiting. This is a channel devoted to target pistols and target shooting, and today I am going to bring you the top 5 reasons that you should shoot air pistol. This video is going to be geared for bullseye shooters. If you're already an air pistol shooter and you're in the 10-meter air pistol game, still watch the video. I think you're going to like it, but this is mainly geared towards people who are shooting American traditional bullseye indoor or outdoor pistol and why they should take up air pistol. Let's get started. The 5th reason you need to shoot air pistol is that it can be very affordable. Notice I said it can be very affordable, not it is very affordable. So it can be very affordable. High-end guns are very expensive, like high-end anything in any sport you're in, but you can get a cheap, inexpensive air pistol. Doesn't even really need to be like a competitive air pistol. A cheap air pistol that shoots the 177 pellets for relatively inexpensively. I started out shooting an IZH, was it 46, 76? Somebody will correct me in the comments. And it cost me 400 bucks, which in the grand scheme of pistol shooting isn't a whole lot. And it allowed me to open up the whole world of air pistol for that small amount. Additionally, the pellets that you buy and the ammunition that it uses are super cheap, right? I mean, these are high-end match ones, and I think this tin of 500 is like, I don't know, maybe 14 bucks on Amazon. You can get cheaper target ammo for less on Amazon or Champion Shooter Supply. I guess they're not around anymore. Champion's Choice, Tilt Guns, whatever you want. But you get 500 shots in this for what would otherwise cost you in a normal world a box of 50 of 9 or half the cost of a high-end box of 45 ACP. And then the last thing that you need is air, right? You just need a way to put air in the gun. And so some guns that aren't pre-charged like this, you actually have a pump where you just pump it, and that's it. That's how you put your air in it. For more expensive guns, you got to get either a fancy bicycle pump that like can put 200 bar into one of these cylinders, or you get an air tank like I have. We'll have more on the channel on that. The number 4 reason that it's awesome and that you need to shoot air pistol is that it's fun. It's fun. I mean, there's no other way to say it. Shooting air pistols is fun because it doesn't come with some of the sort of downsides of shooting guns in the sense that it's not very loud, or isn't loud really at all. Recoil is minimal. You're usually doing it in a recreational setting. So it's fun. That's the number 4 reason. There's not a whole lot more of that. 4th reason you should shoot air pistol is that it's fun. You're going to enjoy it. The number 3 reason that you need to shoot air pistol is that it's really challenging. I think we already established this in our video where we talked about the B40 target, but this right here, that's a really challenging target, all right? The pellet itself is the size of the X-ring. I mean, this is a super hard challenge, and anybody who takes any time knows that, you know, at 10 meters, you can throw it off the ball, excuse me, you can throw it off the bull pretty easily. And so it's super challenging. And I think that's when people get into it, at least when I got into it and I started shooting air pistol, I was doing it to get better at slow fire. But what I noticed over time is like, wow, this is really, really hard. So even if I felt I wasn't progressing very well into air pistol, when I would go out and shoot outdoor, my holds were better, my groups were better, and correspondingly, my scores were better. The number 2 reason that you need to shoot air pistol is that much like David S. Pumpkins, it's its own thing, right? So you might get into something like this, shooting air pistols in your basement, your garage, outdoors, wherever. You can do it. But if you get that little, if it starts to interest you and you get that hook into you, and you want to do it more and more and more, the sky is the limit. This is an Olympic sport. Sadly, bullseye shooting is not an Olympic sport. So you can take this activity into the stratosphere. You can take it as far as you want to go, which has its own governing body, USA Shooting. It's got competitions all over the world, and there are tons of competitions, not so much in the US, but internationally. It's huge in India, it's huge in Japan, China, Korea, all of Europe, especially in like Germany and Austria and places like that. Finland, I know we got some people from Finland. So it's its own thing, you know? So you may get into it for the reason of just trying to get better at bullseye, but then you might realize, well, I kind of like this. This is a little more fun. And finally, number 1 reason. This is the number 1 reason that you need to pick up an air pistol if you're not already. It's gonna make you a better shooter. And there are a couple reasons, but the main reason is that having this in your house and having the ability to shoot in your house means that you are going to practice more. You're going to shoot more, and the more you shoot, the better you get. Typically, the shooters who shoot most shoot best. This pellet and this target, if you can shoot these in your house or figure a way out to shoot these in your house, and don't worry if you don't have 10 meters, right? Not a lot of people do. If you have 5 meters, you can still do it. Just make some targets that are a little bit smaller. It's going to make you a better shooter. The other reason it's going to make you a better shooter, we already touched on, is this is really challenging. And there's not a lot of room for error, right? There's no recoil to throw you off, but it's a difficult process. So you should get out and shoot air pistol. Go out and shoot air pistol, everybody. So that is the 5 reasons that you need to pick up an air pistol and start shooting air pistol. 5th reason is that it's affordable. Number 4 reason, it's fun. The number 3 reason is that it's challenging. The number 2 reason is that it's its own thing. And the number 1 reason that you should shoot air pistol is that it's going to make you a better shooter. Thank you guys very much for visiting. Target Pistol Guy, I really appreciate you taking the time to make this a home. 500 subscribers, that's like basically the line at Camp Perry. So this might be the limit of the channel because I'm not sure how many bullets of pistol shooters are out there, but thank you so much for visiting. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for making this a home. If you haven't, please hit the subscribe button because we got a lot of great content coming out. Thank you so much and have a wonderful, wonderful, and safe day. God bless. Yeah, he went. I mean, I hit the target.